All right. Let me see if I can get a little bit more participation this time. All right. Wake Tech's top 10. So, as you guys know, you heard me say this already today. Wake Tech is entirely different than Wake County Public Schools. So, there are some things that are exclusive to Wake Tech that are not exclusive to Wake County Public Schools. So, I need 10 volunteers. Give me a break. I know you guys are tired of hearing my voice. I need 10 volunteers. 10. Come on. Who's first? Put your name in the chat if you volunteer. Really? Thank you, Elijah. Thank you, Jamila. I need 8 more. Come on. How many people are on this meeting? A lot. Thank you, Allison. So, Elijah, you're going to read number 1, Jamila. Jamila. Number 2, Allison. Number 3, who else? Let's
Cade's
see.
hand is raised.
Kate, I got you as number 4. Thank you. That's all I got. I got 4 last night. You guys are going to do better than the rest of the people? Okay. All right. Uh, Lakeisha, thank you. Number 5, a little bit better. We're getting there. All right, so I'll read the first 5, and then you guys are going to read, starting with Lakeisha, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? I got your back. Let's get it. So, top 10 things that students should know, parents should know about Wake Tech. Number 10, a 2.0 college GPA is needed to stay eligible for Wake Tech courses. This is important, folks. Like, seriously, this could be number 1, really and truthfully. Primarily because you're contributing to a college transcript and a high school transcript. So these classes are counting twice. So if you do good, A's and B's, it's going to help your high school GPA and your college GPA. That's what we want. If you do bad, that's not what we want. Okay? Um, I don't like when students might need to come out because we need to protect your GPAs and your eligibility for future financial aid. Okay, so got to maintain that 2.0, but that is bottom line, that is baseline. I need I need good grades. I need good effort because it ultimately helps you, not me. Number 9, Blackboard is Wake Tech's learning management system for all Wake Tech courses. Our courses will not, I repeat, will not show up in Power School. Okay? Sorry, parents, it just won't happen. Number 8, parents, this is for you. If you are a partnering parent, which I hope you are, go ahead and check Blackboard. What I would say, hey, son, daughter of mine, send me a screenshot of your activity stream in Blackboard. I just want to see what's going on in your classes. Hey, son or daughter, guess what? Can you send me a screenshot of your grades? Have students send screenshots regularly while they're getting started. Then we can kind of take the training wheels off a little bit and maybe let them soar after they've developed good habits. Okay? So, on to number 7. Oh, this is Blackboard. So I wanted to kind of show you this. I kind of happen to know this young lady right here. She was a student in early childhood. This is our activity stream. This is going to show you what is coming up by date. So a student really does not have to guess. It's there. Then the grades are going to also populate as well as the course is moving along. There's some other things. Students, when we start class in or orientation in the fall, your orientation class is going to be underneath organizations. I'm not expecting you to remember that, but I'm telling it to you anyway. Assignments and things will show up on a calendar. It's built in. Here you can see certain um, assignments and due dates. All important stuff to know and to stay on top of your game. Okay. So Blackboard is a really good tool for our classes, and if you're taking the two, you'll see one at a time. If you're taking extra, then you'll see all of them in Blackboard. So actually, and good question, you can get notifications from Blackboard like Canvas, and I will actually show you how to do that during orientation. I would highly recommend that. And another thing I would highly recommend is that you check your Wake Tech emails daily. Get into that habit as well. But it will send you notifications. So that's Blackboard, folks. Number 7, Wake Tech has its very own disability support services, and we can only provide accommodations. Students have to initiate this process, okay? And it's good to start now because it could be lengthy, but we want to make sure that we hit the ground running come August, fall semester. Miss Christina Beck, her contact information is on the website. Ah, Miss Brown, you're getting ahead of me. Uh, we'll talk about that a little bit later. We're getting to it. Number 1 is for you, okay? All right. Number 6, Wake Tech attendance policy is different than Wake County Public Schools. We don't have excused absences and unexcused absences, so an absence is an absence. Okay? What we want you to do is to be proactive in your communication. If you know that you're going to be absent, then guess what? You need to let your instructor know, you need to be proactive, and you need to see if you can get that work ahead of time, students. Okay? However, students are not expected to miss more than 10% of a course. And so this kind of changes things. If we're in an 8-week course, which most of our students are going to be, that's only 4 absences a quarter. 16-week courses, you're allowed a little bit more. Now, I'm going to say this with my supervisor on the call. Parents ask me all the time, well, we planned this vacation and Johnny's going to be gone for 2 weeks. Can that be excused? No. Okay? Not to say we won't work with students, but the expectation is that students are in class and taking this work very seriously, especially in 8-week classes. That 8-week class is going to move content wise very quickly. Okay? So we want students in class as much as possible. Not to say a student can't be sick. We will work with students all day long. Okay? We understand these are high school students still taking college courses. Um, but yeah, yeah, absolutely. It really truly is the start to college. This is not elementary school. This is not high school. This is Wake Tech Community College. I'm glad you guys are getting that. That's awesome. Number 5. Who's got number 5?
I have number 5. Are you ready? Can you hear
Yes, I
me?
am. Go ahead.
All right, number 5. Wake Tech requires that every student use the provided my.waketech.edu email account for all student related correspondence. Your instructors will not respond to emails from any other source.
Thank you very much. You
You're
are
welcome.
exact. Oh, man, the energy, I'm feeling it. That's good. Um, yes, absolutely. We are a separate institution in Wake County, so don't email us from your Wake County email addresses, okay? Right now you don't have a choice, but come the fall, students, that's all we expect, okay? Number 4, where's my number 4?
Students must adhere to the WTCC student code of conduct.
Very, 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 very important. Let me give you an example. If you get caught cheating or plagiarizing on the high school side, you might get in trouble. You might get a phone call home. You might get ISS, right? If this happens on the college side, you could get a 0 for the assignment. You could get kicked out of the class. And if it repeats itself, you could not come back. Okay? So I don't have discipline issues. I don't have discipline options, right? It's either you're in school or you're not in school. And you've got to adhere to the Wake Tech Code of Conduct, um, along with the Wake County Code of Conduct. So we don't really play games with that, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. We will review a little bit of the Wake Tech Code of Conduct in the fall when we do orientation. Number three.
Students will need a 2.8 unweighted GPA for 5th and 6th math and engineering courses.
English courses. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, we need that unweighted GPA to place if we're doing fifth period, sixth period, and elective replacement. I can go into a little bit more depth, but it's not really needed. We can take English and math classes with a lower GPA if we're doing 13th year. But that unweighted GPA just allows you access to our traditional English and math courses without support. Okay? That's what you need to know. Number two.
Always do your best, even if you don't like the course or the instructor. Instructor names will not appear on student transcripts.
This is important for y'all to understand. Like, seriously. You might love your Wake Tech instructor. That's not going to matter. On that final transcript, guess what? It's going to be your name, the course you took. It's not going to say North Wake College and Career Academy. It's going to say Wake Tech Community College on your college transcript and the grade that you earn. Simple as that. Not if you liked them, not if you hated them, not if you disagree with them. The grade that you actually earned. So it's important to get those feelings and things out of the way. You're there to earn the grade that you desire. Okay? So that's important. Very, very important. That transcript is very important to not only your high school success, but what comes afterwards. Okay? So we want to keep that in mind. And drumroll, please. Number one.
Students must grant parents FERPA access. Without this consent, Wake Tech Community College staff will not communicate with parents about student progress.
All right. Who was that? That was Miss Brown. I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. I'm not going to break the law. Okay? So this is federal law. And guess what? I don't know how long it'll be federal law. Let me not even go there right now. But I can't talk or discuss grades or anything pertaining to Wake Tech Community College because these students actually have rights now. It doesn't matter if you pay the bills and all those things. They have rights as college students. Now, if you pay the bills and all that stuff, you got to give up them rights in my house. But that's up to you and how you guys run your house, right? We will go through this process in the fall, okay, in August. But look out, parents, for the emails, and before Wake Tech classes start, students will have an opportunity to give up those rights. But until they do, I've got ways, but I directly can't talk with you, okay? So that is a process that we need to be mindful of, okay? We all good here? Top 10, thumbs up. Any questions?